I'm here with nutritionist John Koveos, and he's going to show us how to give your smoothie a super plant-based boost. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Nafsika. Thank you for having me.
So show me, how do we give your smoothie a boost?
Well, it's very easy. It looks complicated, but it's not. So we want a healthy plant-based diet, and a lot of people are converting it to a plant-based superfood. So we have here a collection of raw plant-based ingredients to give you an energizing drink. It could be a breakfast shake, it could be a smoothie, it could be a post-workout drink as well.
This is considered, because I noticed avocado there, this is also considered for those keto.
Exactly.
A keto.
Very good point.
Vegan, keto, plant-based.
Exactly. So everyone's concerned about, summer's coming soon and we want to get weight loss movement going. So we focus on a plant-based fermented Schinoussa protein, and we extract the amino acids out of the chlorella algae. So all our formulas are really algae-based because superfood comes from sunlight, photosynthesis, and now we have the most powerful foods on the planet, and algae is actually 99% bioavailable. So we're cutting through the food chain. Animals eat things and humans eat going through the food chain, so we bypass all of that, giving you the first food on earth is algae.
This is spirulina, right?
And this is spirulina.
Tell us a little bit about that.
This is grown in Greece on the top of a mountain in Crete. So we get close to the Mediterranean sunlight that grows olives and olive oil. So you're getting the healthiest
vegan cheese.
Vegan cheese. So the island of here is like amazing ingredients from Crete.
It's a beautiful island.
So we grow it on top of a mountain.
Okay.
And we create our own spirulina from Greece, and we bring it into North America and add it to our super smoothies.
So I have this, honestly, every morning in my smoothie. I'll have my shake, whatever I make, and I sprinkle some of that inside every day.
Amazing.
It's amazing.
Iron, B12, calcium, magnesium. 1 teaspoon once a day is equal to 10 serving of raw organic fruits and vegetables.
Wow.
So it's nutrient dense and it's self-sustained. It's good for the environment, good for carbon footprint, because as soon as you put in the algae in our pools, it's self-sustaining. It's growing on its own.
Wow, interesting.
It's amazing stuff.
So how do you make a smoothie now?
So you wake up in the morning, first thing you do is you go to your blender. Say, hello, good morning, blender.
Good morning.
So you eat ice because you want it to taste really nice and rich and smooth. So if I learn how to use a blender, and we eject button and we jump out. So we have about a cup of ice.
Okay.
Put it in a nice bullet over here. A little bit more ice goes a long way. Next, we're going to use our fermented chlorella protein, 23 grams of protein, no sugar. This is vanilla.
Okay.
So that goes in here. Beautiful.
How much is that, sorry?
23 grams. It's about 35 grams scoop.
Like a scoop.
It's a scoop.
Okay.
The scoop is in the bottle. Boom, you put it in your blender, and we're almost there.
Good.
Getting close. Then you need your fats. So you have your protein, no sugar so far. You put in about an avocado. So let's say about here we'll give you, well, the 70% fat, 20% protein is going to be good fat. So olive oil, olives, avocado are my go-to.
Yes.
Good fats.
Mine too.
Beautiful. So we're almost there. Next, our spirulina. You put a teaspoon a day, we said there. This is amazing. Look at the beautiful colors. It's delicious.
It's like a turquoise rainbow.
Just like you look at the Mediterranean water, that's what you're getting. And then our sea vegetables, our Schinoussa superfoods.
Oh, sea vegetables.
Yeah, it's a blend of 7 seaweed, and I added 13 berries, goji, saw palmetto, hawthorn. So you're getting very powerful antioxidant, anti-aging, and anti-inflammatory ingredients. So 1 teaspoon once a day. Looking green. That's what we were doing, a green superfood machine. Anything else? What do you think we're missing?
I think some milk.
Yes, we do. We have the almond milk.
You can use any type of
Any type, your cashew, your almond, a lot of good ones on the market these days.
The
oats.
whole thing?
The whole thing goes in there. Lots of love. Beautiful. Anything else? We're looking good, right?
I think it's good, yeah.
We're ready to rock. Okay, let me see if I can handle this.
Other way.
So we turn on the powder, and we're going to crush it. These are Harley. All right, let's get this thing going. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Look at beautiful green superfood. You're getting your Schinoussa sea vegetables, your fermented chlorella, your spirulina, your ice, your avocado. You're looking at about 300 calories here, and it's giving you the perfect keto ratio. 70% good fats, 30% protein, and minimal 5 to 10% sugars, carbohydrates. This will give you 100% of all your nutrition. 1 teaspoon every morning of your sea vegetables into your boosted up smoothie. What do you think?
It's really good. Cheers.
Cheers. What do you think?
This is delicious.
Delicious.
I taste the vanilla. So there's avocado. I taste that.
Yep.
This is, okay, my question is, I can have this every morning,
Yes.
right? How much is too much?
That's a really good question. Because some people think more is better, but because it's a superfood, it has therapeutic benefits and also cleansing and detoxifying. So
Okay.
you don't want to overdo
Overdo
something
it.
that's going to start taking out your toxins too fast.
I see.
So that's very important. Everything in moderation, and especially a superfood, because it's very detoxifying as well.
See, too much of a good thing is a bad thing sometimes, right?
Well, it's true because it's a very powerful superfood, so you want to avoid the detox symptoms. So you enjoy a healthy superfood in moderation.
Great. Well, this is amazing.
Yeah.
What's next?
Thanks for asking. What's
Actually,
next?
dessert. I'm looking forward to dessert.
It is. So what we've done here is taken similar ingredients and created the pudding using
Okay.
tapioca starch and similar ingredients, and we've created the keto pudding. So you come home, late day at work, you're tired, you want a treat, you don't want to go to chips, garbage, bad sugars, processed desserts. What I've created here is a healthy plant-based pudding, and it's also keto.
Oh,
Similar ingredients, but you need a binding agent. So what we do, we will bring our almond milk to a boil.
Okay.
So we put in some almond milk, that comes into a boil. And then what we do is we're gonna mix all our ingredients after it boils. So assuming it's boiled, we have tapioca starch. And that's gonna bind, that's gonna create your pudding. So we put about 10 grams to about...
I like that trick.
There you go. When you're in the kitchen a lot, that's what happens.
Okay.
So we have that, and you're whisking it once it's boiling. We're gonna add our protein, and we're gonna do coconut. Since the theme is coconut, so that's a raw vegan paleo coconut. That's 20 grams of protein. So we have our coconut protein, and we just put a little bit in there. And as this is boiling, you're creating a very nutritious, delicious pudding. So that's beautiful. It smells amazing. Smell that.
Oh, yeah.
Is that?
Very nice.
Copper tone tanning. Awesome. So you bring it to a whisk.
Okay.
Done. So just assuming it's working very nicely like that, it gets nice and thick as the tapioca starch binds.
Okay.
You're ready to go. And I
Okay.
already made it, so I'll show you. So this is our keto pudding. I've taken all the ingredients, such as the coconut oil,
So we
the
fixed
tapioca
it.
starch, and we pretty much put it together.
We put it
whisked
together here. It took like a minute.
Yep.
And then how long? Then you just,
You put it in the freezer.
In the freezer.
And you leave it there for about an hour and a half.
and it's ready.
And it's ready to go. So it's a nice, healthy pudding either for breakfast, as a snack, or you don't want to eat anything crazy at night, you can enjoy this.
You don't feel guilty eating
You
it.
don't feel guilty because it's keto-based as well. So you're getting your 70% good fats. So it's good for your weight loss, good for your metabolism, your hair, your skin, your nails, your immune system. And very important to have the moderate amount of protein to rebuild all your tissues. And you want to avoid sugars, bad
Right.
sugars.
That's right. Let's try it.
Here you go, dear.
Thank you very much.
Cheers to the pudding. Here we go. Look at that, eh? Yeah.
We're good.
Very healthy. Kills the cravings, and it keeps you healthy.
That's right. Okay. It's like creamy.
Creamy, real pudding
Like
experience.
pudding. You know, it reminds me a little of rice pudding.
It is. It's giving that similar because there's fermented pea, fermented brown
Yeah.
rice, and hemp, all organic ingredients.
So like I said, this is really delicious, but I'm wondering, like, can kids eat this? Is this like for anybody?
That's a good question because we don't know what's actually in good desserts or bad desserts. So with this recipe, it's amazing for children. It's amazing for kids. It's amazing for your athlete who needs something healthy and avoiding bad food. And for seniors, it's phenomenal because it's so easy to digest. It's actually fermented protein powder, fermented pea, fermented brown rice, fermented hemp, and all organic. So you can have it in the morning, at night, as a snack for every age.
And all these things, now we did with the smoothie and the pudding, I mean, this is, you can do different things. You
can get
different
creative.
recipes, you can
Yeah.
get creative.
Yeah.
Like, what are some other ideas?
Well, you can start with the pudding. You can do a custard. You can do a super smoothie. You can actually combine both. So you can have a rich shake and add blueberries. So you can take it to a different level based on your cravings, based on what other foods you want in your diet. And you could even take the same thing with the vanilla and do kale. You can do a green, super green smoothie that is not as sweet, but more alkalizing because you're adding land vegetables. So the opportunity is limitless. There's a lot of recipes online. You can add it to your Greek salad, for example.
I was just gonna say, I can put like the spirulina, sprinkle some
That's
on
right.
the Greek salad with a little Greek feta.
Yeah, you can use this as an ingredient in your
Vegan-
kitchen.
vegan Greek
And
feta.
it's always good to experiment because you can create things that you never thought would taste good or feel good on it. So that's the key to understanding superfoods.
You can even just eat them like this.
Oh, when I'm driving,
right?
I
Like, I'm
snack
just gonna
on
do
them.
It right now.
Yeah, when I'm driving, you snack on them.
Crunchy.
Because people hear
Yeah.
algae, people think it's like
Yeah.
pond scum or from some foreign country with full of heavy metals and toxins. A lot of people ask about algae and it's toxic and there's heavy metals.
Metals, yeah.
There's no metals.
There's no metals in here.
There's no metals because with algae, it's actually, there's no skin, it's a plant. And heavy metals are stored in skin. So fish have heavy metals, where algae is porous and the heavy metals flow out of it. So that's a really important thing to understand when it comes to algae. It's the first food on the food chain. And what people don't understand is if algae dies, the food chain dies. So human existence is done. So you understand it actually shuts down if there's toxic environment, and it creates something called astaxanthin, which is a very powerful antioxidant. So let's say the ice age or pollutions or toxins are passing through the water and now the water's clean again, the algae will bloom. So, and that's one thing looking at, like when say global warming and climate change, algae is the first thing to watch. That if algae starts to die off, our food system is dying off and we're dead.
We're basically, we have to take care of the world in order to be able to grow this healthy plants and feed it to ourselves.
And it's self-sustaining.
Yeah, that's
so once you plant it in a controlled environment like we're doing in Greece, it's growing forever. It's free food, and it's the most powerful food on the planet. Cretin spirulina, this has iron, B12. I have clients that have iron deficiency, B12 deficiency. And when you're taking a supplement, the bioavailability is like 0 to 30%, where this is in your bloodstream immediately. And I've had people that were doing like iron IV in hospitals and were taking our sea vegetables, and the iron levels had them recover.
Yeah, it's like a treatment.
It's a treatment. Right? It's superfood.
Like
and
medicine.
It's superfood. Let food be your medicine.
Superfood is your medicine, right. And if people want to find your products, where do they go?
We have it available everywhere in Canada, in every major grocery store, every major health food store. Okay. We have our website, QNI Health, so Quantum Nutrition International, health.com. And my cell phone is actually on all my packaging. So I answer people's number anytime, free nutrition advice. Like my passion is healing and helping. Right. So I don't charge to do that.
Wow, well on that note, cheers.
Cheers.
Check out his products online and give John a call.
Cheers to that.